Amsterdam.
One of the things that they will show you is that if you wanted to come from here to there.
Hey, you, or what's your name, or that tour guide? I'll answer to most things that aren't too rude. I'll start with asking what sounds like a silly question, but it's a real question. Has anybody not eaten breakfast? I'm asking a real question, by the way. You have not eaten breakfast, so you're hungry. You're hungry, you're hungry. Okay. Well, this is a 3-hour tour. This building that you're looking at right across the canal is one of the most important buildings in Western civilization. Now that's bombastic and over the top. Are you recording me? Sorry, I couldn't resist. Now, what did shipping merchants do before 1602? They had 3 choices. They could either be very, very wealthy themselves, or find a wealthy private investor, or find other shipping merchants, pool their money together, buy 1, 2, or 3 ships, send them halfway across the world, hope that they not get plundered by pirates, shipwrecked, lost at sea, suffer from disease, make it to the port of call, buy and sell what they wanted to buy and sell, and then come back without getting plundered, shipwrecked, lost at sea, etc., etc. So the Dutch, being extremely practical, thought there's got to be a better way of doing this. So back in 1602, they formed the VOC, the Vereniging Oost-Indisch Compagnie, the Dutch East Indies Company. It was the first publicly owned company of the world. It was the first limited liability company of the world. You were only liable for the share that you had bought, not for the entire fleet. Today, that's like, well, good, that's common sense, isn't it? Back then, that was pretty revolutionary stuff.
Where? Oh, Chips the King. Yeah, let's go. Just chips? 3 seconds.
Make sure that everybody catches up here.
Look at that canal. Sweet. Alright, now let's go take a look at the narrowest house in Amsterdam. Which one is it? The red one? The one that's the most narrow? Narrowest house in Amsterdam. This little guy right here. The strip of the flowers. It's less than 2 meters wide. Got a little cheese.
Red light secrets.
Alright, so we just finished the Amsterdam walking tour and we had a pretty good experience.
Learned a lot.
Learned a lot. I feel like the sites were pretty low key. The architecture is awesome, but our tour guide was just really good, so it made it entertaining. It was like a 3-hour tour and I wasn't really tired of it by the end. Like, it was still really good.
Normally I'm tired and pooped, but
Pooped has been a literal thing for you on this trip.
more than I care to admit.
More than he cares to admit. Dang. Yeah, the architecture around here is awesome though. It's great. A lot of cars, a lot of bikes. There's bikes everywhere. I wish we might run some bikes later, so stay posted on that. Hope so.
Hello. Good morning. How are you? Good, thank you. We're looking to rent a bike. Want to see the prices?
And of course you can pay separately, so it's $14.50.
Okay.
Sweet.
$14.50, you want to pay by card?
On behalf of all my colleagues and myself, of course, welcome to Heineken. This is the first ever built Heineken brewery. You can pull one of the tokens off, give them to the bartender behind the bar.
With the lift of the prohibition also began a race of all breweries from everywhere around the world. Who's going to be the first one to make it to the States? The first one to get there is going to be cashing in on all the profits, right? Well, lucky for us, only 11 days after the lift of the prohibition, on the 11th of December 1933, Heineken was the first brewery to arrive to the shores of New Jersey. And fun fact about that is that we made such a huge impact that day that up until today, we are still the #1 imported beer in the United States of America.
So, the next step is the barley. Now, barley is a type of grain, a type of cereal also. Well, here at Heineken we do not eat cereal, we make beer. And we get our barley from France because the weather conditions in Holland make it kind of hard to make the barley that we want to use.
I own this joint.
What are you doing?
I'm the owner. I do what I want. Look at that. Look at down there.
What? Oh, there's a hole? Can't see. There it is. Alright. Let's take a gander. We got some silos out here. Yeah, wait till later.
Happy birthday.
Person anymore, your name? Lucy's not gonna be a person anymore. The guy.
You are about to experience the famous Heineken brewing process from the inside. It all starts with water. Transformed into a fresh Heineken beer, and now you are ready to be bottled. Good luck.
Okay. Alright guys, can I get one more time to make you excited, guys? 3, 2, 1, go!
Skim it.
Alright guys, most bonus step guys, serve it with pride. Good time.
Right.
Alright. So I think the guy with the most
most confident actually won this battle. Alright. Well, mais ou menos. This one's for you, man. Give them one more round of applause, guys. I'll make you a new beer. This one's alright. Have this beer. I'll make you a new beer. And I'll make you a new beer. Alright?